minute the operator still connect with live streaming.
Okay, sorry, can you say that again?
Yeah. Can you say again?
Wait a minute because the operator still connect with live streaming YouTube.
Okay.
Still prepare for it. Just a minute.
Just let me okay, give me the okay when I can start with the presentation. I need to share my screen, that's all.
Okay. Okay, start. Start.
Okay.
Start Berin. Kamera bisa jalan langsung.
Pakai ini ya? Taruh di mana? Sini. Ini Mbak ya? Rasa. Hello. Can we start now?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, I would like to share
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Chance for me to be master of ceremony in this afternoon at FKIP University of Batu 21 in our event, Learning with Guest Speaker, Speaking for Professional Context. First of all, let's say thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala who has been giving us guidance, happiness, health, and mercy, so we can attend and participate in this event without any obstacles. In this beautiful moment, I would like to welcome Mem Patricia Ramos Vizoso MA Tesol, who will be the Memila Ariza MPD as the head of English Education Study Program FKIP Batu Raja University, and Mem Neti Lastri MPD as the Secretary of English Education Study Program. The Honorable Mem Dr. Yentri Anggraini MPD as the Lecturer of Speaking for Professional Context. The Honorable, our beloved students. Ladies and gentlemen, on this special afternoon, we have several agendas. So allow me to read several sequences of our agenda. The first is opening, which the national anthem Indonesia Raya. The second is remark from Memila Ariza MPD as the head of English Education Study Program, FKIP Batu Raja University, and the third teaching and learning session, who will be guided by Dr. Yentri Anggraini MPD. Okay, now let's open the meeting with our national anthem Indonesia Raya. Tidak lagi. The next agenda is greeting. Ladies and gentlemen, we immediately invite the head of English Education Study Program, Memila Ariza, MD. We will give her remarks in this event. Memila Ariza, please, time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, our students and colleagues, and good morning for Ma'am Patricia. Firstly, I want to say thank you very much for your kindness to help our students and join with this meeting. And then I want to and faculty teacher and today. Thank you to each and every one of you for being here today at this wonderful meeting. My name is Mila Ariza, Head of English Education Study Program, Batu Raja University. It is such an honor for me to speak on behalf of the organizer. Let me begin by giving you a warm welcome to the Learning with Guest Speaker, Speaking for Professional Context. Before we get started, I would like to express my highest appreciation to our international speaker today, Ma'am Patricia Ramos Vizoso from Barcelona, Spain, who generously helped us make this learning come true. And also the lecture subject, Ma'am Dr. Yentri Anggraini and Sofiatul Huria, MPD, who organized this event. And thank you so much for leading your team to create this meeting. In today's online meeting, we would learn about speaking for professional context. This course sharpens students' speaking skills. I hope that by participating in this activity, students will be able to focus, be active, and fully participate in joining this learning. Well, I do not want to take too much of your time. I need to hand over it to Ma'am Sophie and today's MC to introduce our guest speakers to all of you. I would like to say once more on behalf of this online meeting organizer, welcome. It is great to see so many of you here. That's all for me. Now, I will leave the rest to Ma'am Sophie to start our first agenda. And then thank you very much for listening. Ma'am Sophie, time is yours now.
Okay, thank you very much for Memila Ariza MPD for the remarks and opening the Learning with Guest Speaker, Speaking for Professional Context. And ladies and gentlemen, that's all for opening session. Thank you and apologize profusely if any words that less pleasing to the audience here. And then the next will be guided by Dr. Yentri Anggraini. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yentri pindah sini ya? Iya.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. All students who attend Patricia, and then from Miss Patricia, good morning for you. Okay. For today, actually, speaking for professional contact A31 class. In this course, there are 30 students who join this speaking for professional contacts, and some of them join lively in our EPKIP meeting rooms, and the other join through Zoom, Miss Patricia. And then I hope all of the students, even though they join from home, you have a good internet connections in order to participate actively during these sessions. For the first occasion, Miss Patricia, in the first session today, at the 1st of October, we will deliver the information about how to deliver the good presentations, like the material that I share on our WhatsApp group. So what we are going to do around 3 meetings for our class speaking for professional contact with Miss Patricia. Okay, I hope all of you should participate actively, and then you should enjoy this time, because this is the lucky for you. This is the first time we have the collaborative team teaching with the other native speaker from Barcelona, from British Council. So that's why please make it sure that you have managed your time in order to participate actively, do the task well, and also follow the instructions well. That's from me as the lecturers for speaking for professional contacts. And let us start our class with Miss Patricia. Let's enjoy and have a good time for this meeting, for the first collaborative team teaching.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Entry and Chofi, and all the university staff. Thank you very much for being here. I love being here. So let's start. As I said before, welcome to this 6-week course. My name is Patricia Ramos, and I'm a teacher trainer, and mentor for newly qualified teachers, and founder of Excel Mentoring. So thank you very much, everybody, for being here. Hopefully, you will get lots of ideas. It's going to be very practical. And the aim of the sessions is that by the end of session number 3, you will feel more confident when communicating in English in professional context. So let me share my screen. We'll start right away. Okay, just a second. Okay. So, as I said before, we'll present a topic, and by the end of session number 3, you'll present a topic that you're interested in with your classmates at the end of session number 3. Okay, what we are going to do, we are going to start today with a jump start, with a good start. In session number 2, we are going to talk about the body of your presentation or your communication, your oral communication. And session number 3, we need to finish with a bang. Like people say, oh, I love this presentation. I love this person when communicating in professional context. Okay, so first of all, what I would like you to know is what does speaking in professional context mean for you? Okay, if you write, please write your ideas on the chat box, just briefly ideas, what you think speaking in professional context is for you. We can have it on the chat box, yes. Just write your ideas, what you think speaking in professional context is? Let me see if I can see it. Okay, here, just add ideas, whatever it comes to your mind. Is it only speaking at university? Is it only speaking at work? What is speaking in professional context or for professional context? Please write it down on the chat box. No ideas? No?
Yeah, raise your hand. Give opinion on the picture.
Yes. What do you think it is speaking for professional context? What does that mean? I can't see it. Is there anyone trying to say something?
Okay, maybe. Wahyu,
Yeah.
can you? What is the speaking for professional context? Wahyu, can you? Or other, maybe Lutfia from B31.
Yeah, on the chat box, please. We are going
Yeah.
to communicate on the chat box because there are so many people, so many of you, and I think it's a good idea to write on the chat box. Yes. Yeah. Here, there's a chat box. You can write your ideas. Nope. No ideas?
Or maybe Miss Patricia, they can speak directly without.
Oh yes, of
Yeah,
course.
I call the
Go
name.
ahead.
Who,
Yes.
yeah, who are the ready one to?
I would like to hear 3-4 ideas.
Yeah, maybe from B31. This is your our class for speaking for professional contact every Friday, right?
What does it mean? Speaking for professional context. If I say speaking for professional context, what does it come to your mind? The first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay, Lutfia, do you hear me, Lutfia? Can you answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now Lutfia will answer Miss Patricia.
Thank you very much for your chance. Well, speaking for professional context, according to me, is how to speak well in front of the public.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay. Any other?
Any others? From B31, maybe Arya or A31, please raise your hand. It's okay. Go on.
I think Eko has raised his hand. Yeah.
Hello, good morning, ma'am.
Okay, Arya.
Morning.
Eko. My name is Eko Santo from class B. And I think speaking with professional contact is how to speaking with good each other and speak like have experience more. So yeah, so that's why we have a good speaking with experience and talk with each other. I think that's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Yes. All right. One more, please. Thank you very much, Eko.
A31, okay. Who?
One more.
Faiza, please. From our campus in room FKIP. Okay, Faiza, can you? Don't be nervous. Okay.
Hello, good morning, Miss Patricia. I
Good
am
morning.
Faiza from class A.
Okay. Faiza,
In my opinion, speaking in professional context is how we can speak in front of public with a uh, good way, and it's uh,
Yes,
that's all.
exactly. Okay, thank you very much, Faiza. Yes, exactly. All of you have, you're right. Yes. So here there's a definition, or my definition for speaking for professional context. Oh, sorry. Yeah. It is the process of communicating information orally to an audience in professional context, and not necessarily presentations and public speaking, but also you can do it in an office, you can do it at work, you can do it at university. Yes, you can also do it in social business context, dinners, lunches, conference breaks. If you go to a conference, you can talk to people in the break. Yes, you can talk to people that are sitting next to each other. So it involves a lot of things. And why is this so important? It's because when you're looking for a job, now you are all university students, but at some point you will get a job. And so candidates with a strong communication skills are in demand for many occupations that require the ability to speak to a group. So dynamic, if you are a dynamic speaker, if you are a well-prepared speaker, this is highly valued by employers, and this can help you to get important positions and roles. That's why our 3 sessions are going to be focused on giving, in this case, our 3 sessions are going to be focused on giving a presentation, but the skills that you need for giving a presentation can be used for other oral contexts. As I said, these other oral contexts: office, university communication, social business context. Okay, and we are going to talk about tips. I'm going to give you tips. Hopefully it will be beneficial for you. Tips on how to do it effectively and how to be a good communicator when English is not our mother tongue. Okay, all right. Another question for you, please, and maybe you can say yes or no. Have you ever presented in English before? Have you ever give a presentation in English before? Yes or no? Quickly. Yes? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay. Some other people? No? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, so you are experts now, are you?
A little
Okay,
expert,
so-
ma'am.
Okay, well, hopefully by the end of these 3 sessions, you will be more of an expert, okay? You will have more experience with it. Okay, so I'm going to give you some tips when presenting in English is not in your native language, your mother tongue. So first of all, I would say have the KISS approach. What is KISS approach? Is keep it short and simple, okay? Do not rush. Use simple vocabulary. Slow down. It's essential to communicate our message clearly in the workplace. So if the person that we are talking to or the people that we are talking to, they don't understand, then we have a problem. right? So they need to feel that they are understanding what we are saying, and then we are having a conversation with them. Prepare your presentation thoroughly. My advice is practice, 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 practice. Video record yourself, watch it, then you will be able to evaluate and change what needs to be changed, yeah? Some people told me, oh yeah, but I'm very worried because I have an accent, because English is not my mother tongue. It's okay. Everybody has an accent, even native speakers have an accent. So don't worry about that. The aim or your objective is practice to have an intelligible pronunciation, not a perfect pronunciation. Okay, nobody has perfect pronunciation. So just intelligible, that people can understand what you are saying. That's all. More tips. Use your voice and facial expressions. Change your voice, your tone of voice. Yes, so your audience is entertained. And smile as well. It's very important to smile. Use your body language and your non-verbal communication. If you use the wrong intonation or facial expressions, then your message can be easily misunderstood. And sometimes it's tricky because it's often your first language and your culture that gets in the way. So what is completely acceptable in my own culture maybe is not acceptable in your own culture. So my advice, my best advice here is, if you need to talk to people that is not from your own culture, just observe their body language, observe their intonation, right? Watch closely and see if you can get their techniques, yes? And also you can ask a colleague, you can ask your manager in the future maybe, to help you, to give you feedback on your communication, all right? And the other one is avoid filler words and sounds. You know, these sounds like you say, okay, these are used in English, of course, and they are used when you are thinking what to say, when you want to express your ideas right. But avoid overuse them, because if you use them too much, yes, it means that you're not sure what you're saying and you look unprofessional, okay? And also can be distracting for the other people that are listening to you. So these are my, let's say, top 6 tips, okay? So now we are going to go into the practical thing. All right, let's have a look at this. I think you all have worksheets number 1, number 2, and number 3. This is worksheet number 1. Gentry, I think Madam Gentry emailed it to you. Yes, I see someone with a, yeah. Okay, so you have this piece of paper. What I would like you to do is decide if these questions match the audience questions, yeah, in a presentation with the type of information that is given. So who is the presenter? Yeah, so some questions are going to answer who the presenter is, or why are we all here? What is he going to talk about? How is he going to organize the presentation? Yeah. I don't know, Gentry, if we can send the students to breakout rooms for, let's say, 2 minutes. Gentry? If it's not a problem, Gentry, that's fine. They can do it individually. I'm not sure if they have the worksheet. If they don't have the worksheet, I can upload it on the chat box for everyone to see. Sorry, I can't hear you. Well, I can send it to you on the chat box. I think I can add, let me see if I can add a document. Maybe not. Well, anyway, okay, so can you have a look at this cartoon, yeah, and just think about it for yourself. Yes.
Yes,
Read the
ma'am.
questions and decide what questions are related to. I'm going to give you a minute. If you don't know what to do, please write it down on the chat box or raise your hand or say something. Okay. Is everything okay with the internet connection? Everybody can hear me? If you could hear me, yes? All right. Well,
Yes.
yes, perfect. Right. Okay.
What about me? Can you hear me?
Yes, with an echo,
Ya, dari
but I
laptop
can hear
saya.
you.
Okay, group 1. I have shared this material on our WhatsApp group,
Ah, perfect.
and then you will, based on your group discussions, group 1, group 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, you can, who will be the first in order to answer about these pictures? Who is the presenter? And then why are we all here? What is he going to talk about? And the last one is how is he going to organize the presentations?
Correct. Yeah, I would like, if it's possible.
Who will be the first? Whose group?
Yes.
Maybe the 6th group belong to Bella Kurniasi, Susilawati, Catherine, Elizabeth, and Putri, the members of group 6. Or group 1. Desi, Arya, Eko, Wahyu, and Lutfia Tun. It better to start from group 1, okay? Ready, group 1?
Not yet, ma'am. We still discussing.
What about others group? You can directly, yeah, based on your reading from this picture, what do you get? Who is the presenter? You can guess. Don't think about if it is wrong or right, because in speaking, yeah, because we have different perception how to see these kinds of the picture. So that's why different perception is okay. Okay, raise hand here on our Zoom. Is Latifa belong to group 3. Okay, group 3.
Hello, ma'am, and hello, Miss Patricia. I'm Islatifa from Group 3. Now, I want to answer in my idea from the picture. Who is the presenter? The presenter in this slide in number 3, and what direction is he going to take with the presentation? And then the second question: why are we all here? They are listen the information from people number 3, and the audience confused with the information. And then what is he going to talk about? In people number 3 will give the information, and then maybe in this picture, Mr. number 3 didn't not yet prepared with the material to give the audience. And then how is he going to organize the presentation? Before the tips I get the information, maybe the present will use the body language and make focus the audience to listen him. That's all for me.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, well, yeah. Okay, so these questions here, I have the answers, okay? So who is the presenter? Here you have some questions that can answer this. What is his job title? Yes. What his experience in the field? Why are we all here? What direction is he going to take with this presentation? Okay. So here you have the answer to the questions. So who is the presenter is question 2 and 6. What his job title, what his experience. Why are we all here is number 1. What is the reason he's going to give a presentation? What is he going to talk about? 3 and 4. What direction is he going to take with this presentation? What he's going to talk about exactly? And how is he going to organize the presentation? This is very important for the audience. 5, should I take notes? Number 7, I'm thirsty. When's the coffee break? Yeah, when's the break? And 8, how long will I be here? Will I be here 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 45 minutes? Okay, so this is what I call the presentation journey. When you give a presentation, make sure you answer all these questions. Who? It's important because you need to, at the beginning of a presentation, you need to introduce yourself, yes? And the amount of information that you give about yourself, about your work, about your experience may depend on the type of a presentation, may depend on the audience. So you need to make sure you know this information in advance. Why? The why is important because tell your audience your destination, the reason why you are there. Yeah, and the reason why the audience is listening to you. And the why is linked to the conclusion, your final message, probably the most important part of your presentation. The what, outline the roadmap, yes? The main points that you are going to develop and the order in which you would like to develop these points. And finally, the how. put yourself in the audience shoes. Yes, put yourself, think about, anticipate the students' questions and answer them in your start at the beginning. Yeah. Your start should include these points, but it shouldn't take more than 90 seconds or 2 minutes maximum. Okay, so in 90 seconds or in 2 minutes, you're going to introduce yourself. You're going to tell the audience why you're there, what your points are going to be, and how you are going to develop these points. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, here you have a task, and Gentry, I'm not sure if we can put the students in breakout rooms so they can work separately in these groups for 7 minutes. Okay, I'm going to give you the instructions, and then Gentry, you tell me if this is possible or not. In worksheet number 2, yeah, you have a lot of phrases that are very good for your start, for the beginning of your presentation.
Di break room. Nggak bisa.
In breakout rooms.
Nggak bisa ya.
We cannot make it into break room, break the rooms because
Live streaming nggak bisa ya.
We are streaming and you can.
We cannot. Okay.
Really? Oh.
Because of what? Oh yeah, because of our Zoom facility, Miss Patricia, so we cannot break out into breakout room.
Okay. Right.
So that's why is it better to the students because they have different places. Maybe they are in their home individually. So that's why it would be better if they work individually for today.
Okay. And then if possible in the future to work in groups. Yeah, but well, I'll talk about it. Okay, anyway. So let me give you the instructions. In worksheet number 2, you read the phrases, you check any vocabulary that you don't know, and you write who, why, what, or how next to each phrase. Okay, so let me give you an example. Just a second, please. So I'm going to share it with you. Okay, can you all see the worksheet 2? Can you see worksheet 2? Yes, okay. So, for example, phrase number 1, on behalf of Mr. Keane, may I welcome you to Jackson Inc. Incorporate. My name is Joe Black, and I'm responsible for. So what is it? Is it who? Is it why? Is it what? Or is it how? So what do you think, guys? What question are we answering here?
Who, Miss? Who?
Who? Exactly. Very good. Who? Yes. Who? Very good. Yeah. So I would like you individually, yeah, to work. I'm going to give you 7 minutes, yeah, to work with the other phrases, the most you can do, and try to think about this. Try to think if these phrases respond to who, to why, to what, or to how. Okay? I'm going to give you 7 minutes. You can work individually, or I can see if Faiza is working with somebody else. Well,
Yeah.
Okay. Please, if you have any questions, let me know. Please speak up.
For other who want to ask questions, If there is no question, just do the worksheet 2 ya on our WhatsApp group. Sudah dikirim. Sudah dikirim ke mereka worksheet-nya. This one group, what group? Group enggak, group 4.
Four more minutes.
4 menit lagi ya. Tujuh, 4 lagi. Katanya tadi barisan. Class, finish? Have you finished?
More or less, if you more or less finish, we can do a little bit of feedback. Okay, all right. So we said that in number one, yeah, the phrase number one goes to or responds the who. What about number two? We're not going to do them all. I'll give you the answers afterwards, but at least I want to do until number 10. What about number two? My purpose today is to, what's that?
Why?
Sorry?
Why?
What?
Why?
Exactly, very good. Why? Yes, exactly. Why we're here. Yes, okay. Number three.
Continue, number three.
Number three is what?
Yes. What? Excellent. Yeah, correct. Number four.
Number
Who?
four is
Who?
Correct. Yeah. Number five. Five. Sorry, I can't hear you. Number five.
Who?
I'm going to get how. Somebody says how. Very good. Yes. How.
Very good.
Yes. How. How am I going to do this presentation? Number six.
Who? Number six.
Who? Number
Yeah,
six.
very good. Number seven.
What? Maybe.
Today I would like to give you a general overview of maybe it's not what, but why. Yes, why I'm here. Yeah. Number eight. Number eight.
Number eight.
what?
Who?
How?
Who?
Egg, how?
Who?
How I've divided my presentation into 3 points. I would like to begin with maybe it's more of
Who?
maybe it's more of what. Yes.
What?
Yes. And number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9 is
What?
what. Very good. And the last one, number 10.
What?
Exactly. Yeah, the same. Yes, exactly. So don't worry. I'll hear excellent. I'll hear have the oops. Don't. Where is my presentation? Here. I'll have the answers. Here. Yes. Here. But don't worry because I'm going to send Gentry a PDF, and so she can deliver to you with the right answers. All right, let's continue, guys. Okay, this is a task that maybe we cannot do it now, but I would highly recommend to do in groups, maybe in the groups that Madam Gentry mentioned. Decide on a topic. Can be something related to your university studies, something related to a topic that you're interested in. You choose. You have freedom to choose. Choose 2 or 3 phrases from worksheet number 2 and start your 1 minute, 1.5 minutes, or 2 minutes presentation. Yeah, this is, I would like you to do it in groups because this is the beginning of your presentation. It's extremely important to have good phrases to say, to start with a smile, to keep it simple and short, and to practice and to rehearse. Is this clear? Yes, I know, Gentry, that we cannot do this right now. Is that correct? We cannot be, the students cannot be in breakout rooms, right?
Yeah.
Okay, right. So guys, this is a post-session task. Yes, that I would like you to get together in groups, either virtually or face-to-face, decide on a topic of your interest, something, as I said before, something related to university studies, something that you're interested in and has nothing to do with your university studies. You decide. Choose 2 or 3 phrases from the worksheet and start your presentation. Thinking about this presentation journey, the who, the what, the why, and the how. Okay? I think I would love to see your presentations next Friday. Your mini presentations, because that will take you only 90 seconds or 2 minutes. Okay, and I have another task for you. This is post-session.
This is the first task, okay?
This is the first task, exactly. Task number 2, and this is for homework, or you can do it at home, is this. Worksheet number 3. This is a post-session task, and I like you to watch a video. You have the link on Steve Jobs presenting iPhone 1. I know this presentation was a long time ago, yeah, but still had solid points when presenting. If you pay attention, observe his body language, observe the way he speaks, observe the audience, yeah, observe his non-verbal communication, observed the tone of voice and the words that he used to keep the audience entertained. Okay, this is an extremely, it's a powerful presentation that I love. And I would like you to watch the video and do the task. Okay, I'm going to show it to you now. Just a second, so you know what I'm talking about. Okay, and first of all, think about this. What factors do you need to consider? Yeah, or that are more important, the most important or the least important when you give a presentation. You have some factors here. Yeah, decide. Okay, if you want, you can talk to a partner and compare your answers. Here you have the link to the task. Okay, and think about this. What is he presenting? To who? How effective is the presentation and why? Okay, think about these. Who, why, what, and how. And then make notes on the following aspects of his talk: having a strong start, organization and structure, signposting, the transition from one topic to another topic, the visuals, the preparation, yeah, his clothes as well. It's very important, okay? And think and tick the techniques that he uses to make an impact. This is as I said before, it's a powerful presentation. Think about the language. Think about the body and the voice, okay? And we are going to discuss all of these techniques the following class, the following Friday. All right. Yeah, is that clear? Okay. Right. Let's continue now. So if this is clear, hopefully it is, and hopefully you can get a lot of information from this talk. Now it's time for questions and answers. So if you have questions and answers, please let me know. As I said, as I always say, no questions are silly questions. All the questions are super valid. And I would like you to share your questions, and I would be helpful to answer them. Any questions? You can unmute and ask me questions. Something that is not clear, something that you would like to say. Yes.
Okay, Lutfi Atun, raise hand.
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Patricia. I'm from B class. Here, I got a point about the first test, the first assignment, but I still confused about the second assignment.
The second assignment, yes, of course. The second about the presentation, your presentation with your group or Steve Jobs' presentation?
Steve Jobs presentation.
Okay, Steve Jobs. I would like you to watch the video of his presentation. Yeah, he's presenting iPhone 1. Okay, that's a very old video, but it's very effective. So I would like the video is about only 4 minutes, and I would like you to watch it and think about the task, what the task asked you to think. Think about the his body language, think about his voice, his tone of voice, think about the phrases that he uses. It's just a very powerful presentation. And I think he is a very good presenter. He was a very good presenter, and we can learn from him. I don't know if it's clearer.
Yes.
Italian? Yes. Okay. Hope it's clearer now. Anyone else?
Thank you, Lutfi. Faiza. Faiza, okay. Time is yours.
Hello,
Yes.
I want to introduce myself first. My name is Faiza, and I want to ask a question: how to be confident when we speaking in front of many people? Because sometimes I feel nervous when stand up in front of public. Do you have any tips for us? That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Faiza. That's a very good question. Yes, I have a tip. Yes, and the tip is breathe. It's very simple, yeah. But if you put your fist on your hips, yeah, and you breathe for 2 or 3 minutes before your presentation, that will calm you down. Yes, and you will feel powerful. You will feel that you can do it. And of course, as many presentations as you give, the better. And of course, so 3 tips here, sorry. 1 tip, breathing. You can do it. Yes, think about it. I can do it. Second of all, practice, 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 practice before your presentation. And the third one, the more presentations you give, the better you become. Yeah, sometimes, well, you don't have many opportunities to present, but take these opportunities to present and then practice, practice, practice. Practice in front of the mirror, video record yourself. Maybe you can get colleagues of you to watch your presentation and give you feedback, yes, on these. Oh yes, you should change this, you should speak slower, but keep it in mind. KISS approach, keep it simple and short. These are my tips. So hopefully it's beneficial for you, Faiza, and the rest of your classmates.
Thank you, Miss.
You're welcome. Any other question? Something that you're not sure about, something that is not clear?
Other questions? Desi ini ya, raise hand. Desi and Faiza. No? Desi? No. Do you have a questions?
Do you have more questions, guys?
Others? Do you have questions?
Don't be shy.
Okay, please ask question. Ayo. Yeah.
Apparently everything is clear. No more questions. Okay. Yeah. All right. So just my final thing to say to you is, well, thank you very much for being here. If you have questions that you wouldn't like to ask me in front of many others, please feel free to contact me on this email address, hello@excelmentoring.com. I'll be delighted to answer these questions. I'm also on Facebook and Instagram. So on usually Facebook and Instagram, I give tips to newly qualified teachers, and I think it could be beneficial for you as well if one day you'll want to become teachers of English. Yes. And that is everything from my part. Yes. One thing that I would like to mention, and I'm not sure if I said it, is I will send Gentry the PDF of my presentation so she can send it to you. Please do not forget to do these 2 tasks. Okay, they are important, and because, as I said before, this is a practical class, and I would like you to practice your presentations. So it's better for me to give you some tips, but you need to practice in order to become better at presenting in English, especially when English is not your mother tongue. And so it can be quite challenging as well for some people. Okay. So thank you very much for attending. And well, I'm going to see you again in a week. Yes. And if you have any questions during this week, please feel free to contact me. I'm available.
Thank you, Miss Patricia. Other, do you have questions? Clear, yeah? It means that our first collaborative team teaching today, and for the next meeting, you should prepare 2 tasks. Don't forget to do, okay? For the first task is about 1.5 to 2 minutes presentations. Yeah, in order to answer who, why, what, and how in deliver good presentations. You
Exactly.
select topic based on your group.
Sorry,
on the worksheet too.
Exactly. It's the start of your presentation. It's not the whole presentation, it's just the first 90 seconds or the first 2 minutes of your
2
presentation.
minutes, just 2 minutes presentations. And then for the second task, don't forget to watch the Steve Jobs presentations about iPhone 1. Okay, after you watch, what do you think about his presentations? About his body language, his expressions, and also her voice during the presentations. For today, we learned a lot of things, okay, in order to tips in presenting English. Because as we know that English is our foreign language in our country, right? Not only all the students should practice, me also as the lecturer, practice our speaking in order to have a good presentations. Like when we should present in Zoom, because we have different eye contact right now to make the audience pay attention to our presentation. So that's why remember that we can see our presentation whether we have mispronunciation Yeah, Miss Patricia has already explained that sometimes we should record, and then we need other partners to see and give comment to our expressions, to our pronunciations, because English is not our native, but we should practice. Practice makes us better. Okay.
Absolutely. Yes.
Any questions? Clear what you are going to do for the second meeting next week, class?
Yes, clear, ma'am.
Okay, good.
Perfect. Okay, fantastic, guys. I hope you enjoyed the presentation today, that you learned some tips. Yes, and I would like you also to reflect on the good tips that you've learned today. Yes, I think Gentry has summarized them quite well. This is what I wanted to transmit to you, and hope you can put this into practice when you do your tasks of the 2-minute presentation. 2-minute start with your classmates. Okay, so that's all from my part, and I hope I can see you next week. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is the end of our class for today, for our first meeting in our collaborative team teachings. What do you think, class? What do you feel now after joining this first class with Patricia? Anyone want to give comment before we leave our Zoom? Okay, maybe in this room, Prima Yuda, yeah, attend in this room. Susila, just raise your hand, give comment. Or you have any question, it's okay to ask more to this Patricia before she leave the Zoom.
Okay, maybe people are shy.
Yeah, don't be shy.
Well, hopefully the second session next Friday, yeah, will be more interactive. Please feel free to talk. If you're going to give good presentations, you need to talk, you need to speak, yes, and practice. So it's the only way. That's it, yeah.
Okay, class. Patricia, thanks for joining our class today.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah,
it's an
for the
honor to be
tips.
here. And well, I'll see you next week. Okay, guys.
Okay, what about the time?
What about?
What about the time? Is it the same? What we did today?
No. I realized.
We are going to start earlier.
Yes, I think it's 3 o'clock at the moment over there, 3:15. Is it? What time is it there? What time it's there?
Now is 3:10.
Okay, yes. So if you are, everybody is okay, I would like to start at 1 o'clock in your time, Indonesian time.
Yeah, what about the boys? What about your Friday praying? Is it okay? We start at 1 p.m.
I would really appreciate it.
In our time. Boy, I asked the boy. Is it okay? Have you finished your Friday praying? Okay. Okay. We are going to start at 1 p.m.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it will
Fantastic.
be better.
Okay. Perfect. But it's perfect for me because I thought we were 6 hours difference, but now I think it's 5 hours. So good. So thank you very much once again, guys, for being here. Don't be shy. Try to participate as much as possible. Next class on week number 3. And okay, so this is my time to say goodbye. Gentry, if I have anything else, I'll email you. If you have any questions, if you have any doubts, guys, please contact me. I'm going to send Gentry the PDF of my presentation, so you'll have it, and do the tasks, the post-session tasks. Okay.
Thank you,
All right.
Patricia.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. See
Bye.
you next meeting on Friday
Bye.
at 1
See ya.
p.m.
Bye-bye, everyone. Bye.
Okay. Continue to the next Friday with 2 tasks. Okay, everyone should be ready with the topic and also 2-minute presentations and your opinions about Steve Jobs presentations about iPhone 1. Okay, everyone should be ready. Okay, I will call randomly. You should prepare 2 tasks. Don't forget to, in order to do the first task, you should read the worksheet 2 that delivered by Miss Patricia. Okay, it means that every student should prepare 2 tasks. Okay, the first task is about 1.5 to 2-minute presentations, and the second task is about your opinions about Steve Jobs presentations about iPhone 1, about his body language, about his presentations. Is it clear for the task? What should be prepared for the second meeting? Sudah jelas semua?
It's clear, ma'am.
Clear. Okay, we dismiss now. See you. Nah, untuk yang datang ke sini mau seperti ini boleh atau take turn, tukaran ya. Yang belum datang silakan standby di sini, atau yang ini yang bisanya karena di yang lainnya tempat jauh. But everyone should be ready with 2 tasks. The first task 2-minute presentation. The second task your opinions about Steve Jobs presentations. Yeah. See you for the next meeting. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.